Welcome back to Good Morning Paradise. The man you see behind me is Perry Ellis, who's a very well-known fashion designer. And with me this morning is Lenore Ortu, who's the Western Regional Training Director for Perfume Stern. Welcome to Good Morning Paradise,
Good morning, Kevin.
Now, I know that you're based in San Francisco. What are you doing in Honolulu?
Well, I'm here to present Perry Ellis's new fragrances to the Liberty House stores.
And Perry Ellis, I know he's been designing since 1978. Tell me a little bit more about Perry Ellis.
Perry Ellis is a very bright, young, innovative designer who's really totally uninfluenced by any of the European styles or fashion. He is truly an American designer. He has a tendency to design clothing that is very reminiscent, very nostalgic of traditional styles, classical styles. And then he turns it around and gives it a very contemporary feeling.
Now, he designs clothes. Why fragrances now?
Perry Ellis has always felt that it would indeed be a special moment when a designer could actually translate his fashion ideologies into a fragrance. He also believes that men and women should wear fragrances as an expression of their independent spirit. And that's really why we have themed, Perfume Stern and Perry Ellis have themed his collection, Perry Ellis fragrances in the American spirit.
You know, I had a chance to sample some of his men's cologne. And it's wonderful. It's very fresh, and it has a very spicy smell to it.
It is. Both the men's and the women's fragrances have that very crisp, fresh character that you're smelling. This is achieved by using a very high percentage of natural ingredients in both ladies' and the men's fragrances.
It smells like it. It's very unique. It's very different. It's very good.
The women's fragrance is a very fresh floral fragrance with that same crisp character.
Now, I notice the bottles are it's very different. Tell me something about them.
Well, with the same spirit that Perry Ellis brings into his fashions, from taking that traditional classic look and giving it a contemporary feel, Perry Ellis did design these bottles. And he purposely chose bottles that reflected the early America. They were actually called flask shape or pinch shape bottles.
The tops of these bottles are very unique. They're multicolored, and it looks like stones or something.
Right. The women's perfume bottles are crowned with genuine precious gemstones. The 1 ounce bottle has a malachite stone on it. The ½ ounce bottle is a lavender amethyst stone. And the 1/4 ounce is a red jasper stone.
And even the men's flask has a white, it looks like ivory.
It does. It is what, again, a very reminiscent of early American scrimshaw, whale ivory carving, and is a beautiful simulated ivory.
Once again, where can people sample Perry Ellis's fragrances, and when?
We will be launching Perry Ellis's new fragrances at the Liberty House on Sunday, April 28th. We welcome all of Honolulu in to sample his new fragrances.
That's fantastic. Thank you for joining us on Good Morning Paradise,
Pleasure
Lenore,
to be here.
And we wish you the best of luck with this brand new line, Perry Ellis's fragrances.
It's my pleasure, Kevin. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Lenore. Right now, we're going to feature a very popular segment of Good Morning Paradise. This is Crash Kealoha's My Hawaii. And for those of you who missed last week's My Hawaii, here's your chance to see it again.